Good afternoon, everybody. We're here, not too far from Alvorge and Ansião, and about 20 minutes south of Coimbra. I'm going to show you a period property, and I would say século XIX. That's in the 1800s, I think, when it was first constructed, and it's superb. It has, with it being a period property, was once owned by, I would say, a gentleman of the gentry. We have a swimming pool just past the fig tree, the huge fig tree. That we'll see that later on. So the land is approximately 8,000 square meters. Some of it is a divisão, so it has two owners. But what you can see now in the garden at the rear to the gates, that is part and parcel of the house. The land at the back, as I said, it has another owner. Not that I mean, you can still use it, obviously. Okay, to the left, we have the gates that lead onto the drive. Plenty of car parking space here, as you can see. Okay, we're on the first floor now. We're going to go in through this door, which takes us straight into a lounge, a period lounge, as you can see, with a wonderful ceiling. Okay, and panelled walls with cartoons what looked like from the 1920s on the wall. Okay, double doors into each of the rooms here that you get on this type of property. Just off the lounge we have a storage room, okay, with the original floorboards. So out from here we go into what is a large central corridor that you can see. It starts here. Let's go through the door at the end of the corridor first, and we come into what the Portuguese call a marquise, which is a conservatory, as it would be in the UK anyway. Turn right. Wow, look at the colour of that bathroom suite. This would have been a really expensive addition when it was first put in. Yeah, I suppose it could be used again, but I think there's a little problem with the sink, which maybe something could be done with that. So out from the bathroom, through the conservatory, and in front of me is the central corridor with some beautiful furniture, period furniture again, as you will see. We'll turn right into a fantastic lounge. Could have been a study as well, and also the music room. Okay. Once again, we have that 1930s furniture look, as you can see here. Let me pan round. The original ceiling, and the walls have finished in a marble effect. Okay, out we come. Back down the corridor. The next room on the left is a dining room. Once again with the original ceiling. The windows here have been replaced in aluminium single glazed, but the shutters have still been left, which is a good thing. Have some really deep skirting board here that you can see. This 1930s look again with the furniture, maybe even before. I think there's a lintel downstairs showing the date in the 19th century that we'll have a look later. Okay, out we come from here. Beautiful bookcase here. And opposite, the first of the double bedrooms with really high ceilings. The floors have been renewed in the past. They're in pine. And we have double doors to a little Juliet balcony and shutters. Okay. So out from here, look at the long case clock. And we're going to turn right. At the end of the corridor, another bedroom, double bedroom once again, with that beautiful ceiling. And the floor has been done in like a parquet style here. Okay, so in that corridor again, turn left, and we take you to another double bedroom. Now the house is not perfect, it does need some work here and there, but I mean, we're talking now you can easily make more than 7 bedrooms probably. Big family could live here. 2 or 3 families could live here. So, now then, back, let me have a look. I'm getting a little bit lost. Okay, back in the hall, we have the stairs, as you can see here, that go downstairs to the main kitchen. And just before we go down, we'll turn right again into another short corridor that leads to a beautiful bedroom full of natural light. Look at that. Outside is the fig tree, the very, very mature fig tree, and there's the pool, as we mentioned before. Okay, so out from this bedroom, turn left, up the steps, and yet another bedroom, double bedroom, with that nice pine floor, and ceiling has been renewed at one time by the looks in here. I'll just poke the camera outside. There you can see the fig tree and the pool again, and the kitchen garden to the right of the pool. Okay. Oh, this is a big property. Right, out we come. We're going to now turn right and go down the staircase to what is the kitchen below. Now this is a kitchen diner, a very large kitchen diner with some wonderful furniture yet again. The sink is to the left of the fireplace. Wow, this fireplace is huge. Look at that lovely stone pillar and stone flags to support the structure with the fire that would be lit here. Okay, so we'll come round again. Some base units here, cupboards with that stone, the original stone again on top. Really is very, very nice. We're now going to go to the front of the building. But first of all, we come into a little corridor yet again, with a door to the outside on my right. And on we go. And we're going to turn right now. And you can see here a large storage area right at the side of the adega where the wine was made. Big room, this. As it is at present, it's just used for storage. Okay, I don't know whether we can get some light in here. This is the adega. You can probably just see it. And this is where the wine would be made. And the gentleman's just opening the door so that we can let some natural light in. There's a beam here. Wow. How old is this? Look at that. That's probably an oak. Okay. So out of the adega we come. And we'll go across to that corridor that I mentioned and show you the second of the bathrooms. This is more modern than the one you've just seen at the start of the video. This has bath, WC, bidet, and of course basin here. Okay, down to the corridor again. There are two doors here that they go out onto the country lane that passes the front of the property. Here, I think you would call it a bedroom. Not quite as big as the others, but certainly big enough for a double bed. Okay. Right, so back down this corridor towards the kitchen. Let me see. Yeah, here we are again. That lovely view out to the rear with that fig tree. There's a little pump house now that provides the filtration for the pool. And on we go. Now then, we're going to go into, look at these lovely slab floors in stone, in natural stone. Absolutely superb. Now we're going into the exterior kitchen with two ovens, one here, one here. This is practically original, I think, by the looks of it. This hasn't hardly been touched at all. And there's the fireplace and the chimney breast going up. Okay. So out from here, I'm going to now turn left, and I'm going to show you the rear garden and the back of the house. Okay, we do have one of two rooms. Let's go underneath here, see what's happening. That have now been opened, and these, we're on the ground floor now, and this purely storage, probably held vegetables many moons ago. Out we come from here. I'm going to turn right. The adega. And here, the wine would be crushed, turned into formaldehyde. There would be barrels along this wall on a stillage. And once the barrels did their thing, there you could put the bottles. Oh, we're back in. Actually, we've actually been in here before, haven't we? Right, no problem. So out we go. And into the garden area. There's the wall that I mentioned. So all this land here now that you can see is part of the property and is classed as urban land that you can construct on. Let me show you the side of the property. Okay, those are the gates. The entrance if you're coming in a car. And that's where we started the video, on the little balcony up there. Okay, so this is the rear of the house, and what we'll do now is go across the land here, and I'll show you the kitchen garden and a huge well that's used for irrigation. I suppose you could use the water once it's tested to run into the house. Okay, so the kitchen garden. He has some, looks like a marrow coming. There is the well in the distance, and I'm going to go to the left and show you a view to the rear for the rest of the land. I've just upset a dog. Okay, I think it's the neighbour's dog. Hello, 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 Anda. There you go, that's a greeting. And here you can see the land. And a very friendly dog. Okay, so there you have it. As I mentioned in all the videos, give us a call on 00351 916 270 953 or email us at the email address you'll find at the end of the video. Okay, so it's bye to you and bye to the dogs that are not part of the property.